Stop me if this sounds familiar. You're the nice guy. You're dependable. You treat her like a queen. You pay for the dates. You listen to her problems. You're there at a moment's notice. You're the guy she calls when her so-called exciting boyfriend has broken her heart again. You've done everything right. And yet you're the one sitting home alone on a Friday night, watching her post photos with a guy who treats her like dirt. The honest truth is, you finished last because you were in a trap. Listen closely. What nobody tells you is that your niceness is not seen as a virtue by women. It's seen as a weakness. It's a failing grade on a test you didn't even know you were taking. This isn't about being mean. This is about survival. This is about waking up to the brutal reality that the man women say they want is not the man they are addicted to. I'm going to break down the entire game in this video. Once you understand how everything works, you will never fall for the traps that are designed to chew men up and spit them out. Let's dive in. The problem isn't that you're a good man. The problem is you've been taught to be a compliant man. We are constantly sold the lie that if you just keep giving, if you just keep compromising, eventually she will reward you with love and commitment. That is a lie designed to exploit you. Think about it. She asks you to drop everything to help her move a piece of furniture, even though her male friends live closer. You say yes immediately and cancel your plans. She picks a fight over something insignificant just to see if you'll beg for her forgiveness and attention, even though she was clearly in the wrong. You apologize anyway. She goes cold and distant on a text thread, waiting for you to double text her, asking if she's okay. You send 3 texts. Every time you give in, every time you compromise your plans for her convenience, every time you apologize for something you didn't do, your masculinity is being chipped away piece by piece. It starts with playful sarcasm. Then it turns into constant complaints. Before you know it, you're walking on eggshells. When you pass the test by holding your ground, she sees a man of value. When you fail the test by being too nice, she gets the message. This man is weak. This man can be manipulated, and the instant a woman knows she can control you, she will lose attraction. She doesn't respect the man she can walk over. This is why nice guys always finish last. We need to talk about the tactics being used against you. You're having a good day. Everything is peaceful. Then, out of nowhere, you get the dramatic text, "My day was a disaster. You won't believe it." Nice guys see this as a chance to be a hero, to swoop in, solve the problem, and offer comfort. But she isn't looking for a solution. She's looking to see if you will sacrifice your peace for her chaos. The nice guy panics. He starts second-guessing everything. Did I say something wrong? Should I apologize? He starts begging for her attention. She knows this. She is waiting to see if you will chase her. This is the dominance test. She's testing whether her attention is a prize you have to beg for, or if you can live perfectly fine without it. The nice guy always begs. He folds. And the value of the prize drops to 0. If you're starting to realize how deep this goes, how many times you've been caught in these traps, I need you to like and hit subscribe, because this channel is all about breaking down the hidden tactics women use and how men can turn them into advantages. We are just getting started, and the most crucial part, the part about taking back control, is coming up next. We've identified the killers of male confidence and attraction. Now let's talk solutions. This is where you become the man who commands respect, sets boundaries, and never begs for love. Remember, it's not about what she says, it's about how you respond. From this moment forward, you will prioritize your mission, your schedule, and your self-respect over her convenience. If she calls with a non-emergency that interrupts your workout, your work, or your dedicated self-improvement time, you don't drop everything. You calmly state, "I hear you. I'm tied up until 7 p.m. I'll call you then." This is non-compliance. You're setting a boundary. You are communicating without saying a word that you have a life of value that she must respect. You are passing the test. Stand firm, and you gain respect. Fold, and you lose it, every time. When she starts her drama injection, her complaints, or her passive-aggressive distance, you do not reward it with emotional investment. When she goes cold, you go colder. You meet the one-word text with a one-word text. When she picks a fight over nothing, you don't engage in the drama. You simply state, "I'm not discussing this when you're being emotional. We can talk later," and then you walk away. This is how you destroy her ego without saying a word. You deny her the emotional fuel she is seeking. This is how you outsmart this female manipulation. You force her to seek emotional connection by being positive and respectful, not by trying to pull you into her conflict. You are the prize. You are the one who is selective. You stop trying to prove your value, and you start making her prove her consistency, her respect, and her genuine interest in your life. When she brings drama, you pull back. When she treats you with respect, you reward her with your time and attention. You are training her, not the other way around. This is the leverage of a man who knows his worth. And this is how you make any woman miss you like crazy. Here's the brutal reality you must face. You have spent too long playing the role of the nice guy. You were a victim, but you don't have to be anymore. The tests are not going to stop. The weapons will still be used. The drama will still be created. But now you have the knowledge. You know that every single test is an opportunity to raise your status or destroy it. Every time she pushes a boundary, you have the choice. Stand firm, and you gain respect. Fold, and you lose it. So the choice is yours. Do you keep living as the man who gets tested, manipulated, and replaced? Or do you become the man who commands respect, sets his boundaries, and never begs for love? It's time to stop finishing last. It's time to stop being exploited. If you're ready to make that change, leave a comment below with the word unfold, so I know you are ready to break the nice guy conditioning. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.